Hello and welcome to the Book Doctor's YouTube channel.
Hola.
Titles.
Titles.
So many people have problems with their titles.
What's your title of your book? It's called Untitled Book. I like it so far.
And a lot of people are under the misconception that they can get a title down the road. The agent, the editor, someone will come up with the title. As we just said in our previous video about subject lines to agents and editors, a title can be the thing that gets you an agent or a publisher or a buyer in a bookstore. The subtle art of not giving a fuck. Isn't that what it's called?
I think so.
Isn't that what it's called?
I think it is.
I mean, I
don't give a fuck, so I don't know.
That's funny.
Thank you.
Women are from Mars, men are from Venus.
Have you ever tried to read that book?
Anyway, let's not get into that here. There's so many titles that have sold books, and it's up to you to come up with that great one. But it's very hard to do by yourself.
Yes, it is.
So we have some tips that have helped lots of people get titles.
Okay, so we recently made our wall in there into a chalkboard.
Yeah, in our kitchen. We highly recommend it.
Highly recommend. So a chalkboard, or paint your wall into a chalkboard. Get a bunch of your friends over. If you have any literate friends, anybody who knows English words, have them write down and shout out all the different subjects that your book is about, the themes, the characters.
You can write yourself a whole word pool first of all words that come to mind that have to do with your book. Fiction, nonfiction, cookbook, we don't care. Doesn't matter.
And everybody just brainstorms and throws stuff out and puts things together.
Our friend Susan Wooldridge, who has written a brilliant book called Poem Crazy, she makes what are called word tickets to help people create poems. Yeah. And what she does, people take individual words that have nothing to do with each other, like I have tea and a sticky in front of me, and you would have a poem called Sticky Tea. Exactly. And you're like, wow, sticky tea, that's so cool. So you can make word tickets and have everybody mush everything around and play and put things together.
And if there's drinking involved, it's really fun. Exactly. I mean, I'm not a drinker myself, but I might take in some inebriants to participate in this, and it would be a lot more fun.
So then you can have a whole group of titles, and then you want to test them out. Yeah. And here's the way not to test a title out, to say, here's the title I really like, and here's a bunch of other titles, what do you think?
Yeah,
you wanna have no comment whatsoever.
Level the playing
field. In fact, even having a list can be problematic. You just want like one title on each page, lay them out in front of people and say, which title do you like best? Maybe someone likes a main title and a subtitle from something else. Have them rate which title they like best. This is a great place for Facebook and other social media as well to get comments. But this is the way to figure out what are the titles that are grabbing people.
And it's a great way to sort of test market, as any business does.
Exactly.
What's the audience like? It's a fun way to generate interest in your book as you're working on it. And places like NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, they have amazing, incredible Twitter feeds, and SCBWI, Society for Children's Book Writers and Illustrators.
Romance Writers of America.
Goodreads. All these cool places that you can say, hey, here's a couple of titles. What grabs you guys?
And I want to tell a quick title story to end this. So I had a fabulous...
She's playing hurt.
Got asthma. Fabulous client when I was an active literary agent named Rick Beyer. And he had the coolest book that was stories from history that people had never heard.
Yeah.
And he had some title, I don't remember what it was. We knew it wasn't right. We couldn't figure it out. He said, for years I've been struggling with the title of this book. I've had 150. None of them are right. So I said, well, tell me what the 150 are. So he started going through the list, and nothing was right. And he was like, well, I have this title, but it's so bad, I don't even want to say it. I said, just tell me what it is. He said, here's the very last one. It's the worst. You're going to hate it, but here it is. The greatest stories never told. I was like, excuse me?
That's like a golden egg just came out of your goose's ass and you didn't even know it.
So not only did this book go on to sell literally hundreds of thousands of copies, but it spawned an entire series.
A cottage
the
industry.
Greatest war stories never told. The greatest presidential stories never told. So just because you think a title sucks doesn't necessarily mean it does. Test it.
The same goes with yourself, too.
It's true. All right, everybody. If you have tips for our writers about how to come up with a great title, please put it in the comments below.
Or send us some great titles that you think are great and why they are great.
Exactly. Let's have a title. Let everybody put their favorite title in the comments.
Silence of the Lambs. Why are the lambs so silent?
Exactly. If you want to sign up for our newsletter, go to our website, www.thebookdoctors.com, and that'll say where you can see us live and have lots of other helpful information for getting your book published. And
subscribe to our YouTube channel and let us know you've subscribed and we'll do something nice for you.
All right, everybody.
See you at the bookstore.